What's going on, guys? Hootie here with Level Up Gaming, and in this video we're going to be taking 5 minutes to take a look at what I do before I play a game and what I do to train my head height and my gun skill in Valorant to help me win more gunfights. And if you do this too for 5 to 10 minutes before you play the game, or in between matches or after matches, every time you play, you will see your skill go up, so pay attention. First, before we get into that, I want to thank Bagel, our Twitch subscriber of the day. You see his name right here, obviously. Thank you so much for all of your support all the time. This is something we're going to be doing in all of our future videos as well. I just want to show some appreciation, and I hope you guys appreciate it as well. If you want to join the Twitch streams or the community Discord, the links to those can be found in the description down below. And while you're down there, hit the like and subscribe button for me. I really appreciate it. But let's get right into this because I don't want this to take too long. There's like 5 or 6 things we're going to do, and you just want to spend a couple minutes doing them before you jump into a game. So I'll help you warm up your hand, especially if you're not doing deathmatch first, okay? So what I want you to do is come into the range, pick any agent, it doesn't matter, and hit practice. Make sure you have your bots set up in a basic way so they're just standing here. I usually don't have head armor on just because if I'm using the Phantom, I just want to be able to one-shot at all these ranges. It doesn't really matter. We're just working on our head height. We're working on our crosshair placement. We're working on our aim. The first thing I want you to do is go very slowly and accurately. I just want you to hit headshots as slow as you have to go to be 100% accurate. That is the goal here. We're just working on hitting headshots. We're slowly warming up our hand a little bit, and we're learning that crosshair placement in a very basic way. Do this for a couple minutes. Just hit as many headshots as you can, and then we'll move on to the next one. So the next thing I want you guys to do is actually a flicking, like a flicking drill, essentially. I want you to pick 2 targets, one that you're gonna aim at and the other one that you're gonna flick to, and I want you to one-tap the one that you're aiming at initially, and then I want you to flick in short burst or one-tap the other one. It can be a target that's really close. It can be a target that's really far. I just want you to work on your flicks. This will help you work with your head height, your crosshair placement. And I want that flick to be as fast as you possibly can, okay? I don't want it to be a slow flick. The first one you're lining up your shot, the second one you're flicking as fast as you possibly can like you were in a game. This is a really important skill to practice because you're going to have to do a lot of micro and macro flicks like this. But from here, what I want you to work on is your spray control. So the first type of spray control that we're going to be working on here, the first thing you can do to work on your spray control is I want you to do spray transfers. And so what we're going to do is we're going to come out here and we're going to turn off maximum ammo. We don't want maximum ammo on. We want to have 30 bullets. We want to be punished if we miss a lot. And I want you to get 2 to 3 or 4 target kills per 30 bullets, and I don't want you to let go of the trigger, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick a first target, and then you're gonna pick a few more direction to go, and you're gonna spray transfer all of those. So we're working on our spray transfers at close range. Having this skill under control and being able to comfortably transfer between multiple targets that are really close to you, especially if you like swing on somebody, you get a first kill, and then you want to be able to potentially pick up a couple more, that's a really strong skill to have. So you need to practice this and you need to be able to do it. From here, we're going to do a different type of spray exercise, and this one you're going to want to do with the Phantom or the Vandal again. And what we're going to do here is we're going to turn back on infinite ammo, and I never want you to let go of the trigger, okay? What we're going to do is hold down the trigger button and just spray forever. And the idea here is we're just working on learning how to control the spray. We're learning our crosshair placement to make sure we're still getting headshots while we're spraying. And we're learning how much the gun sways back and forth while we're spraying. We're just building muscle memory here. This will help you when you need to control a spray later on in the game. Obviously, you'll never spray this long, but it's all about exposure and warming up your hand here. From here, what I want you to do is stop playing with these dummies in here and walk out here to these dummies. And I want you to go into the back corner, and I want you to stand here. And we're going to work on our long range tapping on these targets. I like to do it with the Vandal because it only takes 2 bullets, because even at long range, if you're headshotting someone with a Phantom, it's only going to take 2 bullets, right? And all we're doing is we're working on switching between targets accurately but quickly and 2-tapping them. We're not spraying, we're just working on tapping. Do this for a couple minutes. And then last but not least, the last thing I want you to do, the thing that's gonna really help you work on your flicks, work on your tapping, and warm your hand up before you play, the real big kahuna here, is actually something I call tap, tap, flick, tap, tap, or tap, tap, flick, really. So essentially is it's exactly what it sounds like. So you're gonna pick a direction and you're gonna do a couple taps. You're gonna one tap a couple bots and then you're gonna flick. The idea is you're gonna flick 90 to 180 degrees. So if I go tap, tap, I'm either gonna go here or I'm gonna go here. And then you're gonna tap, tap, and then you're gonna flick again. And you can flick either direction. Like I don't have to flick that way. I can flick this way. Now I'm doing this really slow because I'm just trying to show for an example, but I want you to do this fast. Acquire a new set of targets, and then I want you to start tapping on them as well. And it's okay if you miss. This is practice. This is training. That's why we're here. As you can see, I do like to do 3 targets. That's okay. You can do 2, you can do 3. You just want to make sure you're doing a couple taps and then you're flicking. This is something that will really help your hand warm up. Do this for a minute or 2, and then you should feel good going into a game, or at least going into your death match to finish your warm up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you find it useful. If you're doing these things every day, if you're doing these teams every time before you play, these things can really help your head placement, can really help your crosshair placement, and can really help you win more gunfights because you're learning how to tap the weapons, you're learning how to get these kills, you're learning how to control your spray, you're working on your accuracy and your muscle memory. So don't downplay this. Come in here, do this. Let me know in the comments down below, what routines do you guys do to warm up, to practice, to help with your aim? Do you follow any specific playlists? I'm sorry, I think this video went maybe a little bit over 5 minutes. I tried, guys. I really did. Again, thanks to Bagel and all of our other subscribers as well. You really help keep this channel going and keep me motivated to keep making videos. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.
Planning hell. Your roof's on inside.
Tripwire destroyed. Cage trigger.
Finish if you want that.
108.
Put down.
Spike planted. Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
3 out of 5.
Holy shit.
You're insane.
Nice job, bro.